Predators are changing the way they target children online. The OSBI says they aren't just using social media, they're also working to reach children through video games.
2 News anchor Sharon Phillips found out how many cyber tips the agency saw last year concerning gaming and how local parents are working to keep their kids safe.
In 2022, OSBI says it received 36 cyber tips that were generated through the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children that were reported from Xbox Live or Sony for PlayStation. Jody Smith has 2 daughters, ages 8 and 13. She says she allows them to play online, but is careful to limit their time, and she always tries to be aware of what they are doing.
The accessibility is concerning. And as a parent, we try to stay on top of things. But one of my big fears is I don't know what I don't know, because things are changing so quickly. And my kid probably knows more than I do.
As a parent, she says it's easy to allow her children more screen time when it's convenient.
I'm guilty of that at times. They're a lifesaver when you need them. Long trips, and we're on the volleyball tournament road, we're gymnastics events, we're soccer events. So I am guilty of that.
Brennan Burke is a special agent for the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation and says anywhere a child can find a game online, there is the potential that a predator will be using that same app. He says predators typically target a child by starting a conversation in the chat area and then build a relationship with them.
Child predators know that, and if there's a game that is specifically directed towards a child, a predator is going to use that game to exploit that child.
He says another thing on the rise right now is sextortion.
They exploit these children and get them to send photos, and then they tell them if they don't get a certain amount of money that they're going to share these photos on Facebook and all over their other social media accounts.
What else?
Burke says it's important parents have the tough conversations with their children if they play online, and always check your children's devices. Even set up parental controls if need be.
Do you and Eric set any kind of parental controls or anything on your girls' devices?
Yeah, there's time limits, there's restrictions as far as what's accessible to them and what's not, content-wise.
Now, if you suspect that your child is being targeted by an online predator, you can call the OSBI Cyber Tip Line at 1-800-THE-LOST. Sharon Phillips, 2 News, Oklahoma.